Right, hello everyone. And I'm guessing that my microphone's a bit low. That's the problem is when I'm talking to clients and having to use Teams and Loom and all that sort of stuff, it resets the microphone. Give me a moment. I will get that fixed. Smash it up to 100 as usual. Levels 42, straight to 100. There we go. Right, so we're back to normal. Okay, so this is just from Tuesday because I'd forgotten. I'll have to say for future reference, basically, that I do networking. I was doing this networking thing usually on Thursday morning, but the problem is that I've changed because I've changed the branches. I was I think January, the first week of January, it was very cold and very snowy and nobody could get out. And then after that, I've been so busy. So it just made sense for me to go to the one that was a bit closer to me. Because originally that one didn't exist. So I've switched over. It does mean that Tuesdays, every second Tuesday, I'm going to be away. So I'm going to put that out there now so you actually know. The other thing I want to do is while I'm here, I'm just going to update the HDMI capture here because I've noticed it's not. See, on your screen it looks quite dark, which is good, I suppose. See, what I'm seeing through Streamlabs is it's still quite grey. So let me see if I can amend the brightness a little bit because I had to do this mainly for the fact that the PlayStation side was so dark. Yeah, it's currently at 60, so if I put that to 55. See what it does on your screen. Should be okay. Right, okay, let's get Exile Escape from the Pit done. We are getting there though. I'm hoping that once we get this other bit of the sword. Okay, that's fine. I need to turn this down in my ears. So we are on, what date was it? It's March. So I wasn't in for that Tuesday, 18th. Have I put 18th of February instead of 18th of March? I bet that's what I've done. Yeah, because this is where we were last time. Because we went into here and I think we're speaking to the person there. Let me just get my notes. Solberg. And we know that we've got the pommel on the tip of the sword, so I need the middle bit. And I'm guessing we got one from the Lich, we definitely did that. And I'm pretty sure we might have got the Nepharim. So I'm wondering whether we need to go to the far to the south to this holy shrine and go to the swamp. Oh, the other thing I need to do, whilst I remember, go, made that a bit bigger. Okay. Can't land. I can now. But they don't want to attack. Yeah, there we go. Cause I'm too good for them. Which reminds me. Is anybody... Brian's leveled. Brian's the only one that's leveled. Just gotta remember where there's a training... Oh, it's so valuable, but the training area. Couldn't remember for a second there. So that's down here. Okay. Oops. Okay, you've got 4 skill points. Let's give you another one in assassination. For now. And now I can save this and I'll try and save it properly. Because we're in March, not February. Oh no. Save as 27th. There we go. Right. How much food have we got? I've got a few. I suppose I could get more. Plenty of food now. So, I think I need to go down far to the south, it said, for the Slith. In the swamp. Actually, before I do this, let me just double check something. just looking at the walkthrough, and I want to just double check that I'm not going the wrong way, because I don't want to spend all the time going over to the swamp just to find out that I've already been there. Gremlin Cave. I'm assuming it might be Swamp City, but I think we've been there. Hidden Tower. Lich has the piece, the tip, we got that. Then the Fires of the Pommel, we've got that. And right, so the blade, I need to go to this. Okay, so it's Sliffs. Okay, so I need to find this. I absolutely need to find this temple. I think I know where it is, actually, thinking about it. It might not be this direction, but I'm assuming there was the island fort, perhaps? Oh, that reminds me. Thank you to... Because the thing is, I have it in mind to do it, and then I get into the game and I completely forget. So, thank you to Golden God 90 for the follow recently. I do know that Golden God has come from the, or it seems to have come from the YouTube side. So when I upload my VODs, I have noticed that Golden God has made some comments there, which I will read and mention if I can. If not, I'll just, like them to say that I've read them. But thank you very much for the follow again. I don't know what happens if you're trying to attack them, but I just don't want to do that. Maybe I might do it after I've done all this properly, just to see if it does do anything, but I can't see it. Might just be a standard fight that I might lose. There's no swamps around here. This is fort remote, if I remember rightly. I think this was the honeycomb. So there's nothing in here. It must be not this side, it must be a bit further north near here. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing. Nothing to see. Go this way. ever been around here? It looks like there's something here. Unless I'm mistaken. No. Aha. Right, what's here? In this corner of the cave grow crypt shrooms, a rare and alchemetically valuable fungus. Take those. Nobody's injured. Right, so that's that done. So I'm gonna have to what are you doing? Come here. Oh, bit of pain. You want to be a baby now? In my arms. Right, so the only other thing that I can think of is it's going to be this way. Oh, have I not travelled here before? That's weird. Unless I have and it's not saved. Stone pylon here, covered with carvings. Some of them have lizard men. Right, okay. Definitely have been around it because I remember that sign. From this peninsula, you can see a small island to the south. You think you see figures moving back and forth on it. So that's the area that I think I need to be at. Yeah, that bit there. Is there a boat round here? There might be. Yes. This is Island Fort. You are in a series of tunnels carved out of a huge rock promontory. The outcropping is mostly hollow and filled with a small lake, which the Sliths have built a narrow stone docks on. The caves are extremely chilly, moist, slimy, and uncomfortable. Can't see. What we got here? You may or may not hear my cat snoring. Such a baby. Yep, what? Are you trying to sleep, mister? Nothing in any of the boxes. That goes out. That's where we're going to say the same thing. Yep. And to think when I started this game, these slopes were quite difficult. Well, not difficult, but quite hard. And now I can kind of kill him almost in a couple of shots from my best fighters. So that's actually quite good. At least a couple of rounds anyway. Give me a sec, this one's a bit... Come on, I know you want to be in my arms, but I'm trying to stream here. Just stay there and go to sleep. Yes, you... Hello there, humble squire. What are you doing? Go over there, that's it. No, don't stand on a keyboard. Cat's looking offended now, like, what am I doing? And I'm like, you're just being a pain now. Being attacked by... Ah, okay, you. Wow. Will you stop it? Get fireball cast. Divine Thud, a lot of them. Stick it there. And then you could do a fireball. And then you can do ice bolt. Yeah, no. Reload. So I think that's where we need to be. Where am I up to? Yes, I know where we are. So we're not that far away. I'm trying getting on. Oh, I can't. Damn it, I was hoping to get in on this side. Huh. Alright, somebody needs to pick up the bronze chainmail. You can do Divine Thud, if you can see. Equip some arrows. Okay, you can give your flint arrows to... Oh, you're not active. Right, okay. Now you should be able... Who did I just give those arrows to? Oh, maybe she can't do it yet. Ah, damn it. Or maybe she has to be close to him before she can give stuff, which is possible. Right, so those are... I was going to say those are gone, but let's sort these out first. See how fast he can get over here without being attacked. He says. Finally. Okay, fine. And I want to do it about there. Nope, I can't. Fine, I'll just do Ice Bolt then. You're gonna have to do some reviving. Careful where your arm goes, mister. There we go. How long it is to go. So, I would say not long, I'm guessing. Because I found out that the Demon Slayer sword, I've got 3 pieces to get. And this one's the 3rd piece that I'm trying to get now. Once I've got that, I found the Blessed Athame, which is the supposed dagger thing that's supposed to kill a demon or something, I can't remember. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to attempt to kill this Hakai Lord. And if I've done that, I'm hopefully on the final stretch, to be honest. That's what I'm thinking. Right, so we pause Radiance as the other silver box. Yeah, so we started playing that a while ago, but I never finished it, so I need to go back and finish it. Because we just got out of Phlegm, and then the PC was playing up a bit, so I decided to switch games until I could get back to it. And I think this is why I started playing this game. So what I'm thinking of, I'm going to save it once I get to that Island 4. Save it here. What I'm thinking of doing is that after we've done this, we have a bit of a break from RPGs and do Exhumed for the Saturn. Once that's done, Polar Radiance. And then, depending on how long that takes to finish, if it's like another 6 months or something, I'll probably end up doing MechWarrior 2 on the Saturn. And then after that, I can start what somebody asked for ages ago, which was Gauntlet 4, the quest, you know, the quest mode, because that's a bit RPG, and that's what I'm going to be doing after that. What are you doing? You're settling somewhere, you're just going to be bumbling around, Mr. Skittish One. And be careful where you put your paws. This is a keyboard, not a catboard. Yes, you. I don't think this is a temple, though. We've not been down here. Let me just see something. Let me just see if... I mean, this is a massive swamp. I don't think I've explored here. There's a small Slith village here, small but heavily defended. The moment you get near, a heavy force of Slitheraki approaches. Maybe this is where the temple is. Alright, since you're all grouped together. Is that Saturn on the Mister? No, I'm going to try and do it as real hardware. Because I do have the game. Alright, only you to go. Wand of Carinus, I don't want that. And then I want to heal. Cure all poison. Probably a bit of a waste, but I'm going to rest after this anyway, so I'm not too bothered. Save. Rest. Cool. Wish I kept a load of my kept all of my Saturn games. I thought about getting a Saru, but I don't play the other systems that I've got. A Saru? Sega Saru AliExpress flashcard drive mod. Is that what you're thinking? Never heard of that one. Who am I being raided by? Board Game Heaven. Thank you very much for the raid. Flashcard which goes into the memory slot. Yeah, I've just seen that. Is it new? I'm assuming it is. Hello there, Board Game. How is you and everybody from your stream? When you were playing, you were doing a short Chandelier stream. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Okay. Is that physical MTG or is that because I know there's been different conversions on the computer over the years. Not Microprose game. Oh, okay. Designer Sid Meier. Just having a look at this myself. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. It's an RPG that has magic games for battles. Really fun. Fair enough. I'll have a look at it at some point. Mind you, I've got quite a lot of stuff to get through, including I've recently managed to get my hands on Battle Cruiser 3000 AD, which I do want to have a look at some point. But for those of you popping in from Board Game Heaven's channel, thank you for sticking around. I am currently playing Exile Escape from the Pit. It's an old RPG and it's massive, absolutely massive. We've been playing this game for the past year just because I think the one thing about this game is it's got this system whereby when you talk to people you can type in things like name, job, and something that is in their text to get them to speak more of whatever. So if they kind of talk about, oh, I'm on the lookout for hardy adventurers, you might type in the word adventurers to see if he will say anything a bit more about what he wants. And that's been the only frustrating thing about this. But other than that, I've enjoyed the combat and everything else. And I've enjoyed how big it is, considering you could play this on Windows 3.11 if I remember rightly. But I played this on Windows 95. And this machine is actually the same machine that I first played it on way back then. I've only just got it back from my parents' house over December. So when we were playing this, I was actually playing it on the Windows 98 box, which is like a thin client. But when I brought this back, I thought, you know what, let's bring this all round to, you know, what they call it, bring it round, circle, you know, where it started. So I've managed to put it back on my machine here. So this machine is the Windows 98 box that I was on originally is this. You should get the specs soon. As long as the button works. Been having some issues with this button. The button interface recently. Are you gonna do anything or do I have to do it manually? No, I'm gonna have to do this manually. Okay, so the box that I started playing on was this one. And the one that I'm currently on is this one. So that's that current machine that I'm on now. Is it like an Ultima type of game? I suppose you could say that. Maybe like an old school Ultima 6 type of thing. It's very indie though, because you can tell by the sound effects and probably the artwork. But that's, I'd probably say it's kind of close to Ultima in a way. But essentially, the story behind it is your party gets thrown into the dungeon for a minor infraction, I think it is. And this dungeon is basically a pit where they throw everybody. And people have stayed there so long that they've created communities down here. And your mission, I think, is basically to try and get out of the pit, really. And that's where we're up to at the moment. What we got? There is a small Slith village here, small but heavily defended. The moment you get near, another Slithraki approaches. So these Sliths are down here. You got the Nepharim as well, which are like cat-like creatures. And then we've seen dragons in here, good and bad ones. What else have we seen down here? Giants that are down here. So there's quite a lot to go through. Problems when you get an old score mouse. This mouse is so old school, it is a serial mouse. Ads are starting in a minute. See if I can actually get this fight done before that starts. This is going to attack my people, so it's going to have to be tough. Oh, he didn't. Okay, fair enough. A lot of spellcasters. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish this battle before the ad starts. I was hoping to, but with all the spellcasters here, it's not going to be possible. So we'll pause it here, and then we're back in after the ads finish. So see you all soon. Right, we're up to sadly late here, so I must run off. Have fun, dude. Okay, no problem. Thank you again for the raid. And hopefully everybody else will still hang around for a bit. Right, so the fight we're in. Let's get that finish. Let's try Ice Bolt. You're all nicely packed together. And hit points aren't too bad. Oh, please don't kill Farrell. Bollocks. I should have gone for health. Let's try this again. Alright, need to keep an eye on health. Do another Divine Thud. Actually, you... Oh, you have no arrows. Of course, because you were... Yeah. Never mind. Goldmoon is not looking good. Oh, for crying out loud. I mean, I could resurrect, but I think Goldmoon is the only one that can do the resurrecting. That's why I kind of restart. What happens if I go back here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can leave the battle though. Means I've literally, well, say literally, I've gotta go all the way down to the bottom. But the good thing is, yeah, down here, I just have to trip the white dot again in order to get into a fight. And I think this seems to be the only place that's going to happen. So half my party's fled. Cure all. Save. So the only thing I've got to do is I've got to push through here, I think. Okay, we managed to get through one fight. We should be able to get through another one. Maybe bring them to me rather than the other way around. No, they ain't moving, are they? Ah, okay. Goldmoon's looking dangerous again. Right. That's you dealt with. You need to do revive all. Looks like this particular round I might actually be able to do it. Let's do another kill spell. Excellent, right, okay. Now we've tipped the balance. Right. Save and rest. Set in a cave wall, there is a large crypt door. A fresco of a mighty spear-bearing lizard man is set in a door. You think you might be able to get the door open. Okay, let's enter. A mated pair of slith lie inside the crypt on his and her biers. The male has nothing but burial wrappings. The female, on the other hand, is wearing an God, I can't speak now. Made copper headband. take the headband. You leave the crypt, flush with pride at your new possession. Then the standard model crypt curse kicks in. A hideous disease creeps over your bodies. Then, to add injury to insult, a group of slaves arrive to leave offerings at the tomb. When they see the results of your defilement, they charge. That's fine. First of all, it says revive all. I have to do that twice because the curse was so bad. Let's do a mass blessing. Make things quicker. Do a divine thud. So the mass blessing basically gives me haste-like abilities. Oh, I didn't want to do that. It's like, why am I going right next to the enemy? Never mind. Wound.
Cool.
And that's gold rune gone up a level. I spot you. And again. We've got an axe, bronze arrows. I'm gonna leave that because they're pretty weak, and the poison I can't bother with because I can make any anyway. So let's rest up here. I think I'm going to run from this lot. So everyone fled apart from Core. There we go. Carol. Rest. Save that. So what we got? We got a crown or something. Yeah, that's the circlet. So we don't know what that is. We'll have to get that identified. Can't seem to be able to get any further than there. So there's probably another way in. Maybe it's that way. Nothing. That's a bit disappointing. See if I've not missed anything here. No? Alright. Ah, it's probably another one of those battles. See what happens. Oh,
You find a small lair by the cave wall. As you approach, a drake crawls out of it. You see it is an old decrepit creature, apparently no threat to you. When it gets close, it says in a wavering voice, "Greetings, humans." Alright, fair enough, we can talk with it. It talks with you happily for a while, apparently thrilled to have intelligent company. After a while it says, "It has been forever since I've had any sort of real food. I've just been eating mice. If you give me some better food, I'd make it worth your while." What do you want to eat, though? It wolfs down half your food and thanks you. Then it produces a small shining quartz crystal from a hiding place in its nest. I don't know what it is, but I sense it's valuable. Now it's yours. Ah, okay, that's nice of it. Good thing I stocked up a load of food then. I assume it's just another crystal. They certainly haven't been down there because I didn't remember that happening. No secrets. What does this say? There's a huge basalt pylon here with iron runes set into it. Okay. Yep, another one of our attacks. So there seems to be a lot of Zatharaki around here. I'm not sure I really want to be taking them all on, to be honest. There we go. Oh, if anybody's got poison, you cannot rest at all. It's not so much of a problem because you can still rest to get everything back again anyway. Right, so that's going to be the same. So what is down here? There's more iron runes. Okay. That's it. So, oh, I've just missed this. That there. But that's what I was supposed to go for. There we go. Right, secure a poison. Slith Temple, here we go. The stone tiles on the floor ahead look slightly uneven. Brian, you're the thief. This box contains a collection of javelins held together by a thin leather thong. Alright, take that. Nothing in any of those. Just says javelins. another area to see if there's anything here. Nothing in those. In this box you find a generous supply of dried fish and a collection of smooth rounded stones that glow with a soft light. Take those. Just says stones. Nothing else. Best save as well. So far, the attacks have been quite light.
Cool.
I think Sturm just leveled. So we've just been in there. Don't think you can see him, but you can try. No, can't see him. Okay. Hopefully it's a straight line. Yep. Oh, I think I hit the wrong one, but never mind. I see, you're running, are you?
Can't attack anyway. Finally. And there was nothing down there anyway. That's fine.
Cool.
Did Sturm go up again? Unless it was Core that went up. Have a quick look who went up. Core didn't. Sturm did. Goldmoon has. Zilith has. That's it. Okay. There you go. Was not meant to skip one of them, but never mind.
May as well fill out the rest of the map while I'm here. And another kill. So we're up there. Oh, another area to have a look through. Oops. And a helm. I don't think many people are going to be able to pick that one up. Are you going to pick it up? Yes, you can. Cool, right. The box contains a small pouch of gold and a quiver filled with arrows and with metal tips. Take that. Save here.
Oops. Wrong key. Where are we? We are here. Let's fill that out. So I just need to go north. It's one of the priests. You can't see the other one. We'll end with that. Going to the right here. That's the top of the map. Damn it. Not a great mouse, but it's fine. A steep stone ramp slows downward. Let's climb it. Level 2. Really starting to ramp up now.
Exil's getting low on spell points. Val's doing okay for health. Finally. Oh, we're on 2 minutes before next ad break. Could do with a bit of a break myself, to be honest. Hopefully there's only 2 levels here. Although luckily most of them have got, or a few of them have got regeneration rings, which is why core is automatically increasing in health if you have noticed that. A lot of them do have skill rings though, so it means that leveling becomes a bit quicker. Can you see anybody? That one. You're gonna have to use revive. Problem is, there's such a chokehold point over here, but luckily, there's enough health to go around at the moment. It's always good to see the back in a few minutes. Right, everyone's back. Is there anything else? Oh, I just needed to unmute my microphone and that was it. Where we go? Okay. Just making sure that... Yeah, you can still hear the game. Yeah, everybody's doing it okay health-wise. Gold Moon's got plenty of... Right, I think... Let's see if we can do Divine Thud over here. Wow. That was a bit of a hit everywhere. And then I think I'm gonna take the opportunity to kill you if I can. I don't want to do another Divine Foot. Maybe actually I should be able to be honest. Because they're far enough away. Excellent. Finally. What we got? Spear. Doesn't say what it is, but we'll find out later. We're now in the 8,000s in gold. Let's save at this point. Let's go for it. Gotta be careful because Gold Moon's dropping in spell points. Might call. I was gonna say call the Celeste.
No. The last fight here. I'll bring you back. Because I'm hemmed him in a little bit. Right. So I might see if I can come back, sleep, and come back in again. Because I've already gone through here once, it should mean that enemies in here will be reduced. You can do a revive. Because it could be that this goes all the way down here. I would like to get my spell points back. Hopefully I can get out of here without another battle. Or a costly one anyway. Oh, great. Not expecting this. Right. Okay. Cure all. Save. Rest a bit. Save again. Okay, that was relatively painless. Climb that.
He says, I've just noticed that there. Quite a lot of assassinations coming in from Brian now. They were pushing his level up a bit more. Wow, a lot of them around here. Okay, I was hoping to get a little further. Right, it was where. This is where we were. Okay.
do some kills. Oh, you can't attack there. You...
Cool.
That's cool, gone up. It must be. What's this? Save. Let me just double check if code did go up. Yes, he did. Cool. Okay, let's see. What's this do? The stone tiles on the floor look uneven. Brian, you can trap that. And again. Well, that was pointless. No secrets here. You have 46 spell points left. This doesn't make sense. This is a Slith Temple, so there must be something here. Maybe something around here?
See, what's the point of the traps here if nothing in here allows you to go anywhere? Unless it was just a red herring. I don't want that. Look how many of them there are. Should have gone backwards, never mind. There we go. You can't see anything. You need to cure poison. Sure, you still can't see anything. Ah, you're fine. Okay. Can you see anything? Yes. Hmm. How powerful is this guy? Should have been dead already. Sorry, let's do a divine thud. Damn it. How many of these priests are around? There's way too many of them. Come on. Oh my god, thank god for that. Orb of sight, medium. Let's take the sight orb and the helm. Okay. There must be a secret entrance somewhere. Nothing so far. Is that it? Can't be right. Hmm. Go back to what were we on?
2:38. Okay, so we're going to be trying to get out of here. I'm going to call it a stream. But somewhere in this temple is the final piece of the sword that we need. Let's deal with this lot. Okay, cure all. Do a lot of resting. Save. Right, I think... yeah, that'll be it for today. So we need to find this other, if I have the results to walk through, we'll do, but we need to find this other sword piece so I can finally start to think about taking on this demon and hopefully finally finish off Exile Escape from the Pit. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm going to say another 5 streams maybe, perhaps, roughly. And I'm only saying that because we've gone through the temple and I've not found what I need to do. So I need to find that first. Hopefully that puts the sword together. I think next time we do this, but next Tuesday, is that correct? Yes. So we're doing this back again next Tuesday. I will head back to when we get, excuse me. Next week we'll head back to town. We'll level everybody up. We'll sell everything we've got so I can get some space in the inventory. Come back here, see where this supposed other part of the sword is, unless it's not directly here, it's somewhere else, but I doubt it. Because it's definitely something must be in the middle. Can't kind of do this and have nothing in the middle. So there's got to be something I'm missing. But yeah, that will be for now. I'm going to be back when I get the right button. I'm going to be back on Friday with Myth to Fallen Lords. And that's one we're progressing quite well, and that's up there. Oops. Original, well, I say original box, re-release box, but that's what we're playing. It's a kind of Dark Ages or medieval style meets the undead. And I think we're under halfway of completed that now. So that's Friday. Excuse me. Sunday, we will be carrying on with Death Trap Dungeon, and that's quite a big game, but we're progressing through that quite finally. And hopefully on Sunday, I don't have to do what I did last week, which was redo a load of levels, even though I was pretty sure that we'd saved it. So cross fingers that doesn't happen. Then Monday, I should be okay. I think I think I cancelled because I was busy with something last week. I can't remember. I think that was the case. Or this week anyway. But I should be okay for Monday. So that is Amiga format CD14, a bit of demo scene, and carrying on with Deuteros, which I'm looking forward to now because we're at a good point. After a few attempts of trying to get rid of the enemies, we've now got a fleet that's maxed out, and that's looking quite good, which like I said, I'm quite looking forward to getting back and doing. So let's have a look for who we can raid. Let's go and raid past the Plunger, who's playing Tomb Raider on a Saturn. I'm not going to stick around because I've not finished Tomb Raider, so I don't want to spoil it myself. I think I've got up to... It wasn't one of the levels where you start off and it's like 2 lions or something. I think I'm around there, so I don't want to... like I said, I don't want to spoil the rest of it for me. So that I think... What was it on the Tomb Raider games? Because I was playing it off stream, and I was playing Tomb Raider 2 as well, and I got further in that one. Because I remember at Tomb Raider 2 there's a section where there's a was it the submarine or something? That was quite a cool level. I definitely need to finish the first one as well. Anyway, let's go and raid Plunger. Right, all that remains for me to do is say again, thank you very much for popping in, and I will see you all on Friday. So until then, bye.